All right, greetings, you guys, and welcome to Bloom from Within Love's Live. Today is a mini live, so it's not going to be the long and in depth tarot reading or discussion today. Actually, I just have my spiritual AF inspirational quotes, and there were seven that stood out today, okay, for you guys, at least those of you who this is going to resonate for, okay? So, with that being said, I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that you all have your peace because peace is priceless, okay? I hope that you're getting your bliss, your blessings, and opportunities. And I just simply hope that all is well, quite honestly, and sure that all is well for you, that you are growing, evolving, and changing and shifting in accordance to your higher heart and your higher wisdom here. Okay, so I just want to say that this is not a tarot reading. It's not an oracle reading. I'm not taking any Q&A for this. This is just simply a mini live with some spiritual AF inspirational quotes of the day for you guys, okay? Some of you are going to really benefit from this if you just kind of take it to heart, okay? All right. So the first one that came for you guys is this. You can learn a lot of good lessons from a few effed up people. You can learn a lot of good lessons from a few effed up people. All right, let's see what it says here. I know you guys probably can't read it, it's too small, but it says here, take a moment and think about a major lesson in your life. Did your heart get broken? Did a friend betray you? Did that heartbreak teach you not to settle? Are you resilient and self-reliant now because you had to be? Think of the effed up person or people who taught you this lesson. Send them a little cosmic thank you. Gratitude for the lesson you learned does not excuse what they did. It does help you, though, avoid going back in for some lessons with a new effed up person, though. Okay. So I like that. All right. You can learn a lot of good lessons. And so with that one, to me, you guys, is just perspective. I know that many of you, I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm going to take a little sippy sip of my coffee here, okay? Write your own story, y'all, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, so many of you, most of us, I mean, if we keep it real, have gone through some things, right? It's about perspective, okay? What strength did you get from this? What wisdom did you get from this, right? Yeah, because in some cases, would you have gotten that same strength and wisdom had you not have dealt with those effed up people? Okay, that's just what it's saying here. Do not have dealt with those effed up people. Okay, that's just what it's saying here. Hold on here. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so here's the next quote. Sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. Sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. Now, you have to use your own wisdom and intuition to be able to decipher between you just created a hot mess and it's not that, it couldn't have been better. It's just that you perhaps made some poor choices in your behavior. This is referring to situations where, you've done everything you can do. Okay, you've tried to be the best version of yourself to the best of your knowledge and ability, and you tried to make the best decisions you could to the best of your knowledge and ability, and things went wrong. So this quote is saying sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. Let's hear what else. So you've been wanting life to get better, right? We often forget that in order for things to change, the status quo needs to get shaken up. And the stuff that no longer is serving us, at least in a high vibe way, might add there, needs to leave to make room for the good shit. Okay, we we all love the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? But we forget the part where her nest is a bonfire and she's on fire and shit is scary as F. Okay? Remember, you want to be a phoenix. If you want to be a phoenix, you got to learn to love the fire. Ooh. Okay. So to me, this one is, sometimes we got to realize the towers have to hit. We got to let shit burn. Everything that we cling to, whether it's a mindset, a person, a place, a thing, a pattern, an addiction, a group. I mean, it can be anything. If it is no longer serving in a high vibrational way and we want life to change and get better, sometimes we have to realize that we have to let shit burn. Phoenix rising. We have to let the stuff that's not working burn first, right? We got to let it burn. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up from this. Sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. Okay, so in essence, your higher self probably created it because there's something better. There's something, okay, that is in the making for you, and you're holding on to dear life. You're clenching, okay, that attachment because familiarity and comfortability, fear of the unknown, yada, yada. I can totally relate, okay? But this is the message, okay? Now, the next spiritual AF, it says here, ooh, this is good. It says gossip, ooh, baby. Gossip dies when it hits wise ears. Ah, yeah. We can all swallow this. Hear it. Gossip dies when it hits wise ears. Let's see what they have to say next. Okay, so here's how to get wise. Refuse to hear stories that aren't yours to hear. Refrain from telling stories that aren't yours to tell. If someone comes at you with an OMG, did you hear about blah, blah, blah? Stop. Stop them right there and ask. If it's gossip, rumor, dirt, or other such junk, this tend to kill everyone's shit-talking boner. Yeah. Absolutely. Now, what I'm picking up with this is that, you know what? We don't often realize, we don't mean harm, okay? But we don't realize that gossip is a very low frequency, very low. It's very toxic. It keeps you in a very toxic, lower energy vein, okay? Even when we make a slight about it, joke of it, okay? It's dimming of your divinity, of your light, okay? And quite honestly, most gossip is filled with half-truths. I'll just say it that way. It's usually filled with half-truths because it's based on all these different individuals. First of all, their belief system, their perspective, chances are what they heard, what somebody told them, a part of some information that they got that was fragmented, is never quite clear, you see. So it says, good afternoon. Hope you're well. Hi, good afternoon. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I'm good. I hope you're good too, dear. I'm trying to look if anybody made a comment. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining. These are just inspirational quotes of the day for you guys from Spiritual AF. That's probably going to resonate with some of you on some level today, okay? So, yeah, it's addictive, when we're bored, right? That's why they have those. In my day when I was growing up, they used to have what they call soap operas and stuff like that, and it's because we sometimes thrive off this whole idea of drama, but we don't realize that, but it also keeps you in that energy though. Okay, that frequency. When you want to rise your energy and your frequency and you're trying to change the dynamics of your life and you're trying to create and attract different things, this is one of the major things you want to let go of. I'm telling you, because usually the people that are doing this, and this is no judgment now, but oh, you're welcome, dear. Usually the people that are partaking in this kind of energy, most of the time, okay, they are bored and discontented in their own lives themselves. Chances are they may be envious or jealous of the very person in which they're talking about. They may be competing against the person that they're talking about. They may be mad at the person that they're talking about because the person that they're talking about won't cater to them anymore. You see what I'm saying? They may have a vendetta. People are in different vibrations and energies as to why. Even people that are your friends, I try to tell people this all the time, people that come to me, and I get a lot of questions and about this type of stuff. And I try to warn people that have come to me and asked, like, okay, know your circle. I don't care if you've known them for 10 years. I don't care if you've known them for 20. I don't care if you have children with them. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Because they can only operate from their place of consciousness. They can only operate from their frequency. Okay. And if they're secretly mad at you, or they don't want you to move on in your life, or they're jealous, especially when it comes to relationship stuff, it is just ill-advised to get in a mix with that, because it's going to be convoluted. Okay. So the best thing we can do is just try. We don't have to be ugly about this. We don't have to say, get the heck out of my, space or whatever. We can do this creatively and lovingly. Just say, hey, you know what? Is this about, somebody else's misfortune? Is this about somebody else's baby mama, baby daddy? Is this about, somebody's life choices that ain't none of my damn business? Okay, well, let's not do that. Let's focus on talking about stuff in this here and now, and that's positive, and that can benefit us, and that can change the world, and that can change our lives, that could uplift ourselves and others, and put smiles on our faces and other people's faces, rather than this low level shit. Okay, and then the next one that came out is, let's see. Ooh, don't be an ungrateful shit. Okay, so this one is all about gratitude. Oh, I know the challenge of this one. I get it. Because when you're in the thick of a life challenge, sorry about that background noise, guys. My son is cooking. When you are in the middle of, those major transitions, life challenges, you're working on yourself. Yeah, it's easy to get into this vein of like, ugh, right? So let's see what it says here. Seriously, if you're reading these cards, you're privileged as F. You can read. Reading is super fucking fantastic. Think about how many generations of people didn't get to read. Fuck yeah. We're not completely fucked, okay? We know how to read. So, this is funny. What I'm picking up with this is the simplicity of things. The things that we take for granted every single day because we're just used to having it. Okay, none of us would have thought about being grateful about reading, because most of us, we came in this times and generations where that was a given. It ain't a big deal. Okay, but once upon a time it was. Okay. Also, we just take for granted. I say us because I put myself in this stuff. I'm not above any of this. Okay. We take for granted, like we have water that ain't gonna kill us if we drink it. I'm serious, y'all. We have water. Most of us have access to some water right now that if we drink it, it's not going to kill us. As where some people are in countries, locations, and places where if they drink that water, it's a gamble. Okay. Also, we have toilets. Okay. I know this is like basic, but I'm just saying, like, I see what the author is saying here. Because we get irritated, agitated, and we have the pressures of bills and responsibilities, and we have our kids, and we have this, and we have that, and right? We're trying to grow, we're trying to change, you're going through phases of life, and yada, yada. It gets to be too much. But when we slow down and breathe and kind of just take stock of, okay, yeah, I'm not going to pretend like I'm happy necessarily about all of the stuff that I feel like is getting on my goddamn nerves. Right? But I am going to take stock of, well, shit, okay, I got some water. Okay. I can use the toilet. I got some toilet tissue. I'm not outside. I'm not sleeping under the freeway or at the parking lot at McDonald's. Okay. At least for right now, because hell, you just never know what happens in the future. But it's like in the now moment, currently, I'm in a safe space and place, right? Currently, I have some form of a shelter. I have some tater chips, some Pop-Tarts, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, I'm being funny, because I understand that we are all in different places and we have real struggles. Okay. But there's something to point at, like, okay, well, at least I got that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that gratitude is one of the highest frequencies, by the way. Gratitude is one of the easiest ways for us to shift our frequency and for us to amplify law of attraction in a positive way. Gratitude is one of the mega frequencies that can support you with that, okay? And what we have next, I like this one that came out. Okay. It says here, I can barely read it. It says, it's kind of fuzzy. Okay. It says, be yourself, even if you're crazy. Stop worrying about normal ass, nothing ass people judging your cool, weird ass. Right? I love this. Yes, baby. I love this. Be yourself. Ooh. Let's see what it says. Okay. There will be none of that today. Anytime you feel yourself worrying about any of those asses, right? Normal ass, nothing ass people judging your cool, weird ass, right? Remember who you gotta wake up to every morning. I be saying this, oh my gosh. Okay. You, baby, you. Your job is to make sure that you're good on your own terms. All right? Check in with what you really care about and make sure you're living up to that. Not what all those asses out there might be thinking. Ooh, I love this one because in essence, it goes along with the mantra of Bloom from Within Love. When you guys hear me say, live for yourself, be good to yourself, be true to yourself, honor yourself, because at the end of the day, you are with yourself. And it's true. It's not to say that we don't all have room for growth. It's not to say that we can't take constructive criticism and advice with wisdom and balance, because sometimes things are not even, people are just projecting their stuff off onto you. Okay. And it's not even, you know what I'm saying, solicited. And some people they need to not even be, you know what I'm saying, like doing that. But anyway, because at the end of the day, we need to be okay with who we are. And I got so many stories about this stuff. We spend lifetimes contorting. And what I mean by this is constantly bending, constantly changing, shaping, and forming for everybody, whoever's in our lives at the time. I'm telling y'all what I know. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody's got their belief systems. Everybody is in different levels and phases and stages of life. Everybody has different strengths and weaknesses. And if we're always contorting, okay, this person say do it like this. This person say you talk too much. This person say you talk too little. This person say you should dress like this. This person say you should dress like that. This person say you should be this size. This person say you should be that size. This person say you should look like this. This person say you should look like that. This person say you should choose that kind of job. This person say, you see where I'm going? It never stops. It never stops. It never stops. And at the end of the day, who are we? Who are we? What is it that we want? What do you believe? Okay. I'm not saying, we can't take information, but take it with your own guidance, your own wisdom, your own intuition, and apply it accordingly. Because most often than not, people are projecting. Most often than not, people, maybe in some predatory, exploratory energy. And we have to, know the difference between someone that has truly a high vibration towards you, okay, and not projecting off their woes, their wounds, their beliefs onto you. That's just not fitting for you. It's not fitting, okay? Be yourself. Next card out. You are not required. to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Oof, this is all about balance. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. What did they say here? Hello. Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Who's coming in here? Okay. And so then it says, look, you know how you can tell if someone is taking advantage of you? You feel like shit after giving to them. That shit isn't healthy for anyone. Put the matches down and back away. They can get warm on their own. Now go do something kind for yourself. That's a better service to the world anyway. Okay, yeah. So this one is all about balance and then knowing the difference between people who are just takers. And then there's this energy about it. So in other words, when you give, you kind of, like she said, you feel like crap because in essence, that person was just taking advantage of you. This is not a personal tarot read, dear. Whoever asked about when I will marry. So that person, you know what I'm saying? That's why you feel that ugly feeling because they're just taking advantage. They're just takers, grabbers. You know what I'm saying? Have just greedy taker grabbers. Don't want to give nothing. Don't care about you. Just want what you got. Okay? And when we feel this energy, it's saying like, cut it. Because they're not honoring you. Cut it. They don't have the capacity to reciprocate. Cut it. They don't even care for you. They're just trying to take advantage of you in some kind of way. And don't engage, okay? Basically, like it said, we're not required to burn ourselves, destroy ourselves, hurt ourselves in the name of trying to help or support somebody that don't mean us no good in the first place, okay? All right. Next card out. Last card, we have know the difference between shame and guilt. Let me see, it's fuzzy. Know the difference between shame and guilt. All right. Guilt equals, it's so fuzzy here. You guys see this? Guilt equals I did something bad. Shame equals I am something bad. Spend today identifying guilt and shame. If guilt comes up, find a way to make amends. In other words, if you did something to somebody, make it right. At least as far as it depends on you. Because I understand that sometimes there's dynamics where there's really nothing that can be done. But don't let that stop your effort. If it's safe, if it's healthy, you know, for you to be able to do so. If you did something wrong and that guilt is whooping your ass, okay, make it right. And that'll release that. Now, shame is the devil, though. Kick it in the dick and say, wow. So, shame is an attack on who you are as a person, saying that you're of no good as a whole individual versus you did something that was not good, right? So anywhere in your life where, you know, you're getting those mixed up, it's that take some time to know the difference and bring that balance. But don't accept shame. We all make mistakes. We all do things, you know what I'm saying? I'm not making excuses for none of us because some of us sing that song and dance like 1,000 times over because we don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't apply. That's a behavior, lifestyle trait that is going to keep producing results if not addressed. Okay? But in terms of, you know, you're not ruined. You may have some things you need to rectify. You may have some things you need to make amends for. But know the difference between that, okay? So those were the spiritual AF inspirational quotes for those of you who need that today. Hope that they helped. Hope that they brought a laugh because we need some of that. Some sense of humor in the middle of it all. Laugh. Okay, you can still be serious afterwards, right? You can still go pay, you know, your bills. You can still, You know what I'm saying? Go to work. You can still deal with any challenge that may or may not arise, but give yourself a moment today just to take things a little bit lighter. Look at some flowers, look at some birds, look at some trees, laugh at something, watch something online that's silly and funny. You know what I'm saying? For a few minutes. And let yourself have those belly laughs, okay? And then get right back at life, all right? All right, you guys, I sent you guys so much love and light. I don't know if I'll be able to be back on today. I'm trying to find my balance too, right? I have to find my even keel here, my balance between everything that I do outside of this social media platform, as well as continuing to contribute to the collective in this way. Now, since a lot of you come on here, you're asking about marriage, love readings and things like that. I need to say this. I have a lot of content that's already here, as well as my YouTube platform, all types of love readings, all types, right? That's general and they're timeless, okay? So you can always go and grab that kind of stuff. But if you're looking for something on the more personal, specific to your situation, then my contact information is on my profile. If you go to the profile here on TikTok, okay? And we could discuss what that's gonna mean for you. But in terms of all this free content that I'm doing for the collective, tons of information, okay? And when I decide to come here on live for Q&A, for ask a question, I'll probably put it in the title so that way you guys will know automatically. Q&A, ask one question of the day or something like that, okay? If that's what I decide to do, okay? But more often than not, if you want something specific to you, you need to contact me via that information on my profile page and discuss, the details. We can discuss the details between us there, okay? All right, you guys. Who's coming in? Well, welcome all of you who are coming in. I'm about to shut it down so you guys missed it, but here's the good news. Every single live that I do, I actually upload it to my YouTube platform because TikTok doesn't allow the replay for you guys here. But I realize a lot of people sometimes want to go back and remember what was said. Okay, so if that is you, I highly recommend you go over to my YouTube channel. That information is also on my TikTok. If you click that little icon link, it will take you to my YouTube. Subscribe, click the notification bell. It will notify you when I upload, okay, the lives. But every time I do a live, I automatically upload it to the YouTube, okay, to give you guys chances to go back and, you can rewind and all of that stuff and replay as many times as you want to, okay? All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe, be well, use your intuition. I'm just going to keep pushing that strongly. Please use your intuition, I don't care, just use those nudges so you can make the best decisions, okay? We don't have to judge people. We don't have to go around beating people over the head with stuff, but this is your life. And if you're trying to change your life and make the best decisions, not everybody is in that vein. Some people are in very low places and they are reckless, okay? They don't care. They don't care about themselves. And they really and truly, in essence, don't care about anyone else. And when people are in that kind of energy, if you allow them, they will also bring you down too. Okay, so don't let your loneliness get you tied up in something that's going to cause you to hold your head for the next 5 years. Don't get yourself tied up in something that's going to cause you to end up losing more money behind a thief and a con artist. Don't. I'm telling you guys, okay, try not to, at least, to the best of your ability. I'm not saying be afraid, but we can't close our eyes because we're saying I'm not afraid. And I'm going to say this because someone made a comment on one of the videos I did, giving you guys, it was spooky, but it was ooh, because I got this message that there are people with death wishes. And someone made a statement, oh, God will protect me. Okay. Well, we have an intuition and free will for a reason. Okay? It's one thing to not be in the know, and maybe the intuition wasn't there and wasn't being prompted. And even in those cases, we still suffer. decisions. Decisions and choices have subsequent consequences. Okay? So if we're fast and loose and we're not being mindful and we're not using wisdom and we're not using discipline and some kind of a discretion in our decisions, and somebody's got a death wish that we're dealing with, and they look on the surface like they're all clean and together and they look like Captain America, you know what I'm saying, or Miss America on the surface, on the external, but truly their death run over. Okay? And they're mad because they're suffering, you know, some of the karma from their lifestyle of choosing to be reckless. And as a result, they want to spread the pain. I'm sorry, you guys, that's the reality of the 3D. Okay? So you don't get protected, air quote, if your intuition is going ding, 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 right? And you didn't use those precautions to make sure that you were not just sleeping with Joe Schmo. You know what I'm saying? Or that person, oh my God. Be careful. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. Okay? Have fun. No doubt. Live your life. Have fun. But at the end of the day, ask yourself, what is it worth? And ask yourself, where are you trying to go with your life? You can have this conversation with anybody. It doesn't matter what they say. People are going to say to you what they feel like they need to say to you to get what they feel like they want to get. Okay? So if they feel like you're somebody who's going big places, they're going to sit down with you and act like they care about life. Okay? People aren't going to just tell you. We got to get over that. Okay? They're not. Not if they're not well inside. Not if they're imbalanced mentally or imbalanced energetically. They're not. Okay? It's your job to govern your life at the end of the day. Period. Okay? If you got big dreams and hopes, it's up to you. You're responsible for governing your life. You are the captain of your ship. And that means of your choices, who you're choosing to be around, who you're choosing to connect to, who you're choosing to have sex with, who you're choosing to allow close to you. You are the captain. Okay? And we got to ask ourselves at the end of the day, was it worth it for 3 pumps of sex to come down with some crazy disease because this person got a death wish? Was it really? Because wasn't even all that. I mean, I know that sounds like whoa, but it's like, think about it though, for realsies. Like, damn, it was 2 minutes. I'm just saying, like, for realsies, like, was it worth it though? Because this person had a death wish. They punched a hole in the condom package because they don't care. They're reckless. Start paying attention to people's lives, not what they say to you. Okay? And I'm not talking about perfection. None of us are. I get that. But y'all know what I mean now. Okay? Pay attention. Pay attention to the crowd people are around. What kind of company do they keep? Okay? Pay attention to that too. Because chances are, if they keep that kind of company, some of that is a little bit in them. Okay? Pay attention. Yeah. And listen, if they're saying bad things about the company that they keep, just like that gossip card that came out today, if they have friends and loved ones and family members and exes and baby mamas and baby daddies and yada yada, and they're constantly, they're still in their lives, but yet they gossip to you about them, those are some red flags too, because they're probably talking about you. Okay? I'm just saying. Like, we gotta get a clue here. All right? There's nothing wrong with fun and being out there, but just have some balance and some wisdom about yourself, because at the end of the day, that party life catches up with your ass. If you're not, I'm just saying. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, guys. Anyway, let me stop ranting here and let you guys go. I hope that these, little quotes help you all. And, hope y'all have a good day, okay? At the end of the day, the power lies within you. Period. Let people be. Let people be. All right? I love you guys. I do. I don't need to know you to really love you. When somebody's in their divinity, they operate from love. And I'm constantly sending that to you guys. I hope you guys find your bliss in life, okay? You deserve it, okay? Don't be stressing and fixating on mofos. I'm going to do a whole series about love and relationships and stuff. I swear I am. Because I know I've been here. I've been in that energy. And it's like, life, there's more to life than worrying about some damn, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm sorry. It's a disempowering mindset. It is a disempowering frequency because you're projecting your happiness to be predicated on if you get Joe Schmo. And it's like, well, damn. Really? Humans are fickle. If we keep doing that, so will your happiness be fickle. Okay? My God. But I know that everybody desires love and relationships. Nothing wrong with that. But we're too attached. You guys follow Doughty, okay? Go to Doughty's YouTube. I'm telling y'all, he's got some information for y'all over there. Okay? Regarding this stuff. Okay? It's just, man, a lot of what we feel like is wanting love and these deep connections with people has to do with our childhood trauma and childhood trauma bonding and these quantum energetic templates that's in our belief system and the subconscious and the energy fields that gives this energy off, this feeling of, oh, it must be, I feel this so intensely, but it's toxic. It's called trauma bonding. It's toxic. It's called codependent. Okay? There's a vast difference, and most of us don't even know that. It takes awareness. Okay, so go check that out. Doughty on YouTube. Okay, he has tons of information there regarding relationships, love, and self-love, and becoming whole and healthy and balanced, and stop chasing and being anxiously attached or being avoidant and detached and becoming secure. Like, you just gotta follow him. Okay. And then again, if you want to rehear this, go to my YouTube channel and y'all can play with that from there. Okay. All right. Until next time, I give you guys hugs, love, and kisses. Everything is energy. Balance is key. Live for yourself. Be good to yourself and honor yourself. Be true to yourself, right? Be true. At the end of the day, you are with yourself. All right. Love and light. Namaste.